what's up? How you doing?
Okay. Doing good.
Nice.
Well, I mean, I'm washed, but
We're working on it.
we're working on it. I finished my last actual final exam today.
Oh fuck yes, you're like done as fuck.
I have a presentation tomorrow morning, and then I have like a report by Friday, and then I'm done. Then I get my degree in the mail.
That's fucking sick. Let's go.
Okay. We're gonna get some Marth Falcon, I
Okay.
believe.
Yeah.
We'll start with that. I have so many Marth Falcons, by the way. So I've been grinding a lot of Falcon ever since I got 6-0'd by the locals.
Yeah.
And it's interesting. I also played Brutal Rattle for the first time,
Mm-hmm.
and I like smoked Brutal Rattle
That's good.
online.
Yeah.
So I have some of those games in here as well, just to see like what the difference is. But like
Yeah.
I feel like Jolene is way more like patient and will just never commit unless it's like.
Yeah.
But also, I adapt this. Okay, let's just watch. Let's just watch. I'm yapping. Okay,
All right.
I have a lot of thoughts on it. We'll just see what goes on.
It's like Jolene's very seems to just want fat openings, right? She knows that she doesn't care about hitting a random stupid jab, right? She wants a grab, she wants a stomp, she wants a knee. I think she's pretty good about
Exactly.
like you see, like she's only wanting grab right now. This is good.
And yeah, I started to kind of like realize this in my neutral, and I just started to play really non-committal and really just
Yeah.
fishing for that. And it helped me later, but like when I first started playing her, like earlier in the session, I was getting cooked.
Yeah.
But I feel a little better.
So like just because your character wins neutral doesn't mean your character can also win punish. So when you do get an opening, you really want to kill Falcon. And like this up tilt is good. But was this F tilt on purpose?
I think probably meant to turn around to up tilt, obviously, but it was also kind of tight. Like if you look at it again.
Yeah. I don't know. It might have also just led to like a tech chase. Whereas like getting that sort of thing is like super important. Like this forward smash just like ends your combo. Like Zane would probably like never do this, right?
Yeah, this is definitely an up tilt. I feel like.
And like if this was
But
like
also
oh,
that
shit.
up tilt would probably sour spot.
If this is like Wizzy, he's gonna like literally slide off grab you.
Oh God.
Like I think slide off grab would just cook here.
Yeah.
It's good. I don't know if I like up smash there. It's kind of a bad juggle. Like, I mean, you probably meant to up air. But up air would have been better.
I think I did mean to up smash actually. I was like at that exact angle. I'm like, yeah, right above me. Uphill will take like forever to reach that spot. Just let an up smash rip. It'll beat out like anything.
Yeah. But just keeping Falcon like close to you in the juggle is going to be a lot better. Because like, you're sharking Marth from like the fucking blast zone with his double jump. And you just like jump timing, gets the stomp. And that's like never worth because you could die right now really easily.
Did you die?
And it's like such a small thing that you're just dead.
Also, my defense there, if you can rewind, I'm like, the other thing I'm really stuck on in this matchup is like what I should be doing when I'm getting hit. Because I kind of just slam SDI.
Yeah.
Because you can see here, like, what the fuck, and then also there. But I kind of just like get comboed anyway.
Yeah. So one thing you could have done, obviously they read your tech in place. That's good. You could have fared here. It's like a mix-up, but stopping Falcon from getting like Falcon as a character struggles to grab ledge because he can't turn around in the air, right? So like intercepting that could have been really good. DIing in on the stomp is good. But then when you think they're gonna up air, which I guess you didn't, but like if you think they even might, just DI out. DIing out when you're getting stomped, like stomp nade situation, it's really good because they often will back air or like up air, and like if it doesn't combo, it's juicy. Side B scary. That's no jump. Nice. Playing low to the ground like this is really good because Falcon has a really hard time calling out like super grounded movement. Down throw. Why you jab?
I'm trying to implement the like down throw into like if
Jab
they
reset.
mistech jab, but I'm ass at it, so I kind of just let a jab rip regardless
Yeah.
as I learn
I
the
think
timing.
it does it work with tip or jab?
I have no idea.
So I think even if Jolene missed tech here, it would have just been too strong because it was tip or jab on this DI. Yeah, called out. It's fine. Their down tilt seems kind of fucking oppressive.
Oh yeah.
Up tilt, up air. You gotta fair that. If you fair this, it's so like Falcon's so sad because this is like very bad DI. So if you do fair, it's just like either DI in or you DI out, dead either way. But you bear and it misses.
That was a big flub.
But it doesn't really matter. But like when you can send people off stage with fair, it's the most OP shit. Like this situation can come up a lot in like a lot of different ways. But like this spot, you just fair them, the DI in can combo, the DI out, they're fucked. You might even get like fair neutral B, and like they just die, especially with no jump. And especially Falcon, because getting him far off stage and with like fair is like a really easy way to set up an edge guard. It's good. It's a read. I don't like it really, because it's like you hit the read, which is already hard to do, and like this mix up of then like jumping back, like I don't think this down tilt even could have hit.
No.
Like from where Falcon is, I don't think you can even like really threaten anything. What could you even like? Is it even possible to kill Falcon off this? Like maybe if you did like pivot, jump, down air, edge cancel with grab ledge. But like, I don't know. Getting a read like that needs to be like super juicy. This is good. Shouldn't have swung there, but that's whatever, I guess. Good slide off. It's whatever. Got it. Nice. Nice. You don't really want to be on ledge versus Falcon. Even Fox doesn't really grab ledge versus Falcon. Obviously this is hard to deal with. But I don't really see why you would down tilt grab ledge. What does it cover?
Probably just like if they don't tech and not be again.
Yeah.
But
well,
like,
okay,
at
if they
that
don't
point,
tech, they just died at this down tilt, right? I guess. Oh yeah, I guess that's what you're saying. They're over here and you just grab ledge. That makes sense. But that's you have so much time to react to that. You should always assume that they're just gonna like tech up B, which down tilt I think doesn't. I don't think you get grabbed at the spacing. So that's good because you tech wall jump up Bs, but then go to ledge, so you like sort of drop it. I guess you still get her back off stage, but
if I know they're gonna tech like that, should I like down tilt F smash or should I?
what I would do is I would down tilt and I would like dash back, and just try to set up like another like hit off stage where they have no jump. Because when they tech, they don't get their jump back, right? Like it's like still no jump, and if you just like fair Falcon here, then you get the fair mix up thing, or not mix up, but like fair into dare or fair off the deep off stage, you know. Or I'd probably go for like non-tip or fair here. But this is fine, still off stage. Still get it. It's good. That's unlucky. This platform's hard for a Falcon to deal with.
Yeah.
Oh, dead. Yep, perfect. Run off fair up B is disgusting.
Yeah. Especially that spacing where it's like forced. Okay.
With that said, like, just in case Falcon up B here, since it could be like maybe ambiguous after the up B if they'd make it back, you should just do drop back here. So I would do this, and then I would drop, and then I would double jump back here, just to make sure, because you don't want to have any sort of ambiguity, especially in like, imagine this is like fucking Wizzy, and you're like sweating bullets right now. You want to have the muscle memory, just like bear the start of the up B. Like before the grab hitbox even comes out. What frame does Falcon frame data? It's probably slow. Proceed. 13 frame startup. Like it's pretty slow. So you can also just like bear the startup. I think it's good. Let's see. What were some other like big things in the game plan? I feel like your movement, you just kind of this whole game you kind of just owned, and you only got hit for like basically counter hits. I feel like. And Jolene couldn't get anything started with like any of her openings.
Yeah.
This was pretty bad.
So this is yeah. I was gonna say this game is like a little further in to the session where I started to like adapt this new playstyle, so I wanted to kind of review this first, and then
Yeah.
what I'm gonna send next is a I think an earlier game, a friendly session to see kind of what I was getting picking out by.
Yeah. Something I just thought of with sharking is Marth. So Falcon likes to come down with stomp, right? It's like a timing mix up and he likes to stomp. The only way you lose that is if he whiff punishes your up tilt, right? So what you should be doing is you should really be sharking with like a jump and then going for up air and then like up tilt after the double jump. Because if Falcon lands on you without double jumping or goes for like an air dodge, you can do up air and then like, oh, he air dodged, like I grabbed him or something. But then he double jumps and then you can up tilt. Because up air has like almost no end lag. You can do up air, L cancel up tilt like really fast. So the first one you swing with, I think, should be up air.
Okay.
Like imagine you like
sense.
do like a short hop here, and like you kind of fall with Falcon. If he like tries to stomp, bam, up air. Yeah. Just because up tilt's so laggy, you actually like die here. Like look how laggy this move is. Obviously, you tried to do another one, you could have shielded, but like, you know.
I totally agree. I need those like slight improvements.
Yeah, I think that sharking with falling up air is insanely good, because also just hitting an up tilt there is like not that juicy in terms of like if this up tilt hit, what would it have even really done? Falcon goes back up there, round 2, you know. Whereas like up air, like you do a falling up air, you might be able to even get like a combo, you might get like a fair at the end or like a neutral B or some shit. I don't know, maybe not at this percent, but I think that up air is just also juicier usually. I'd be really careful with approaching down tilts. Like the first thing we saw Jolene do was the Wizzy Stomp, and like that's like the counter to like approaching down tilts. So just be careful with that.
For sure. I usually don't like going for those down tilts ever.
Yeah,
But
I
at
mean,
this point,
it was
it's
a
like
good
it's a
call
little
out.
bit of a conditioning thing.
Yeah, just be careful because the risk reward in it's really bad.
It's so bad.
It's a good option, but the risk reward is just fucked. Do you do ASDIS shield grabs?
Not as much as I should. I was trying to work on it like in my Falcon sets this week.
Because you're probably trying to grab this stomp, right? Because it's like, oh, with punish time, miss stomp. Yeah, you did. So, what you can do is you can JC grab, and like right when you input that, start mashing down forward shield grab. It's hard to do, and I'm trying to implement it myself, but really fucking broken. If you did that, hypothetically, that option select, you just like magnet into Falcon and get to grab him here.
What is mash forward grab?
Not mash forward. So you would JC, you do exactly what you did here. We're probably like doing a JC grab. But this is the frame your JC grab starts. This frame, your character's inactionable, right? So you want to buffer ASDI down, but also like in, so that you like come closer to him with each jab. Because like this is kind of spaced. But if you're holding in, you're gonna like vortex, like not vortex, but you're gonna like go in a little bit. And once you're closer, like you just CC grab. You know?
Yeah.
It's kind of hard to do with like your hands to JC grab and then like mash shield grab, but Derek's really good at it, but he doesn't have to JC grab because he plays fucking Peach, so it's like easier, but it's really good. I'm trying to do it more with Sheik. Perfect. I don't know if I like it. Maybe it's good. It's like a hard read. You get the juiciest hit you could think of. I feel.
It was also like if they like tech rolled away, like at that point, I don't think I can punish it really. So it's kind of, and like if I do the S smash and I do tech roll away, like they're so.
I guess that's
far.
actually true. Yeah, your nair didn't hit that juicy. You were still pretty in the air when it hit. Like could dash wave dash have even like? Did you not fastball this nair? Yeah, you didn't fastball, but I guess you in your head were probably already reading tech in place and you knew that you'd get there. But I think if you fastballed the nair and then did dash wave dash, I think you can RTC this. But with that said, like let's see if this tipper's even good. Like it does obviously kill, so it's pretty juicy here, but was it good DI? Like you have to be ready for like better players to just like DI in on this sort of thing, which Jolene doesn't DI that bad, but it's not the best DI I've ever seen. And I feel like if you do this to like Wizzy or something, he's probably just gonna land on like the ledge, which was like Jolene just didn't. But just be really careful with your reads like this, because this is like it's so close to Falcon just being on the ledge and your combo doing nothing. But obviously that's not what happens, and this is good and it kills. But just be really careful with reads. You really want them to kill if you're gonna go for them.
was so troll. What I probably should have done there, in retrospect, is just like jump, wave, land, like down tilt as close to the stage as possible. But
I also think this F smash just shouldn't really work. Like, you can just slide off the ledge as Falcon here. I think Jolene held down, so she missed it. But I don't even know what your ideal punish would be here, truthfully, because I don't think it's
like,
F smash.
I was like, I don't think I could grab and like, what would it be, like space, like down tilt or something?
Yeah,
Because if I like fair or something, it's gonna give me like CC grabbed insta.
Yeah.
And I can't grab this, so I was kind of just like, big move, go.
I don't know. Maybe it's not bad if you don't get counter hit for it. I mean, down tilt isn't that bad because at this percent it doesn't tumble, so it's just gonna like pop Falcon off stage, which could lead to like a really easy like down tilt on their like double jump. But also at the same time, if Falcon A stays down, like they might not go off stage from down tilt, and they might try to. I don't know. It's not bad. I'm sure there's a way that Zane would kill Falcon here, right? Like there's no way Zane's letting Falcon get away with this. But what would he do? I don't know. Maybe like dare grab. If you have time to set that up, which I don't know if you do.
Oh yeah, like instant double jump.
Yeah.
To get above the jab and then down air grab.
Maybe you could have done like nair down tilt. Imagine you did nair down tilt. Does that? No, it probably just gets CC grab. I don't know.
Yeah.
But just be careful because this F smash really is not like juicy. It's actually not at all. Like any decently like high level player is just gonna like grab ledge here. I don't know how Jolene missed it. I think she was holding down, but you might also at closer spacings you literally get counter hit for it. Like I think if Jolene perfectly grabbed ledge, you might just get up aired here.
Yeah, that makes sense.
And also like dealing with this up B is kind of hard. Don't be afraid to literally just like, oh, Falcon like fell off the stage, run off fair up B. It kills so well. Like right at this moment, you're like, oh, Falcon's really low. Like you can just like send it. And fair doesn't tumble at this percent, so you really don't even have to aim it. You can just fucking rip it, and then the weak up B, and then you're in a really good spot. Because Falcon doing this up B where it's like the backward like perfect sweet spot, it's really far away from the ledge. I guess you could have like hit it if you timed it better, but edge guarding Falcon from stage can be difficult.
Yeah,
especially at low percent. I love the fair up B thing. Like I have a set where if you've seen Zane vs None Smash Summit 9, this set is a complete fucking ass beating, and Zane just like edge guards him like every time. It's like insane. Like run off fair up B is just like the fucking move in the set. I feel like. Okay, maybe not in this fucking game. He fucking missed that edge guard.
That's the dunk coaching right there. The fade back. Yeah, the fade back. He's here for a reason.
Okay, this guy sucks.
Anywhere. Yeah. I think he wanted hard.
Oh, is that a run off fair up B? Oh, no jump.
0% when soft.
Whatever. This set's fucking brutal.
There we go. Stomp. Oh, he tried to get like make it end myself. No, it's Falcon combo double. It's also very specific to certain legends.
You fast forward when it's just like the stock is just fucking gone.
Like kind of feeling a little bit impatient.
What does he do? That seems bad.
Zane has like broken through that barrier where now he knows he's capable of winning B super major, and he's just feeling good.
It could be. Yeah, it could believe. And edge guard him. Yeah.
I mean, this is a little whatever you say.
Whatever.
He lets the wispy.
Am I crazy? I feel like he fair up beat him so many times this set, and it felt so doomed. Maybe that was game 3.
He's on jump.
On the
First match, 10 a.m.
Yeah.
10 a.m. You're playing the Genesis champ at 10 a.m.
Yeah.
Genesis champ, a guy who rarely ever
Got grabbed. What inputs you have to do to have
Yeah, look how OP fair is. Fair, when they're like in the corner and being pushed off stage, is so absurd. Like, it just combos into everything you'd want.
There's a Reddit thread.
Like, I don't know. I see a lot of Marth's combo upward here.
This one.
Yeah, it's like even here, it's like the dumbest, most shit hit he's ever seen, and it still is just so fucked for Falcon.
I don't know how to do it. Okay, good.
Toph might, but I don't. I've seen that.
Like you really don't have to be particular with it, except for when they're close to stage and they can tech it. That's bad, but at lower percents they can't tech it.
I don't know if that would have worked.
But not on
He's referred.
He did a slide out.
Oh, that's easy. You just
from Falcon down air.
And look, he does the fair. And like, it's so awkward for him to continue this combo, but he knows he wants to do fair off stage, right? So he literally double jumps back to do it.
The one that you have to do on Marth's up.
And then he edge guarded from stage, and it didn't work. So we should have done run off fair at the end too.
You have to do on Marth's up air, you have to use down on the C stick and away on the grade.
Like fairing him off stage is just so fucked. Because if he DI's out, he's so far, and if he DI's in, it just kills. I like dare, tipper, like anything.
So it's not that easy.
Whatever. I think I got my point across. I don't need to watch that. When you fuck up, it's low-key just an amazing backup plan to just ASDI down shield grab. It's like your default, like, in hit stun or, like, in lag option. Like, you didn't mean to do the spot dodge, right? Like, whatever. But once you're in it, you can still just ASDI shield grab, and it would have worked here. Like, oh shit, I shield grabbed. If you were holding down in and you mash shield grab, you wouldn't have just necessarily gotten it. You might have been getting, like, multi-jabbed, because that was kind of what was happening at the end of your spot dodge, but it's a way better situation than being even slightly in the air. Because once you're in the air with multi-jabs, it's kind of hard to, like, get back to the ground. Vaguely. Okay, sure.
Yeah, wait.
Yes, like, when you get in there, it should be tech chase time. Like, this nair is way juicier than the other one. And you just go for, like, a read on second place, which, honestly, this dash hack would have been quite juicy. But it's just so inconsistent to, like, hard read the Falcon's option, you know? Where you do it a lot, and you do get a lot of, like, fucking juicers, but just going for RTC here is so good. Like, you can grab every option, guaranteed. And it's not even that hard. Like, this is a pretty easy one. I would recommend doing dash wave dash after your nair, though, to set up the tech chase. Because I guess this was your read. You were just dashing.
Yeah.
But
I think I'm like a little awkward transitioning into the, like, out of the combo into the, oh shit, I need to RTC.
yeah.
Especially when I'm, like, in dash. I think I just felt, like, uncomfortable.
Yeah. Because, like, with
Because,
Zane,
like,
right?
here, I would have, like, go back to, like, the other nair, I guess.
Like, you can't tech chase off this one. But you, like, call it this.
Like, here, if you pause right as I'm, like, dashing in, right as they're about to land, actually,
Mm-hmm.
like, if I do wave dash down to get into, like, where I'm used to, like, RTCing,
Mhm.
then, like, by the time I do that, they're, like, gone.
Yeah, so what you want to do is you want to dash and do a wave dash in, actually. Because at this first thing, you have to close the spacing to, like, tech and play. So if you dash and the wave dash, like, right now and, like, landed, like, right, you know, like here,
Yeah.
that would be perfect. Because then you can also dash back. Whereas if you run and if they tech roll in, you're, like, you're in run, you're fucked, you know?
That's true. I think I just need to default to, like, wave dashing instead of dashing out of an air.
Yeah. Well, you can do dash wave dash. Like, it depends. Just remember, like, you have to recognize. The way I always put it in my head is, like, recognize tech chase situations, and, like, this is a tech chase situation, and so you have to recognize it and set up the wave dash situation or the tech chase thing. Like, you don't always have to wave dash. I'm just saying, like, in this situation, the best way to set this up would be to wave dash to where Falcon's gonna land, so that you can dash either way. If you miss tech, you could crouch. Yeah. That's just, like, super important. I don't think going high here is good. Because Falcon really struggles to, like, kind of edgeguard the ledge. I guess it worked. I don't know. But generally, just, like, going ledge here seems fucking broken. Like, I don't know what Falcon really would have done if you just, like, drifted back and just, like, went to the ledge. But going up here is, like, you should be so up aired.
Yeah.
Or, like, at least get grabbed on the... Like, if Jolene didn't jab here, you're getting, like, for sure hit for this in some way. Like, that would just be, like, a grab. That was really awkward. Why was it so awkward? The spacing was just bad for up air.
I should have down tilted or up tilted. But if I go for that up tilt, then I
You
can't
slide off
cover
grabbed.
check away.
Yeah. We also just get, like, straight up slide off grabbed, I think, at this percent. Maybe I'm wrong. But, like, if you up tilted, would it not just, like, slide off?
If it tippers, probably not. I don't know.
Okay. Yeah, DI behind. You have to, like, kind of know these things as, like, for your character, right? That this won't work. But it's kind of weird. I don't know. Just know, like, for future reference, like, you might even want to, like, lab this situation out, truthfully. Like, this is important. That you get a grab and it doesn't matter is, like, a big deal. Or, like, maybe forward throw here next time. Because, like, you get a grab and it not, like, killing is kind of a drop. Like, low-key. Like, you have a 0-to-death tech chase in this matchup. Like, you have so much potential to 0-to-death Falcon with Marth. And it's just gone for like a stupid reason of just like, oh, his spacing was kind of weird. I don't know.
The thing that the Falcons have started doing to me though is like once I start tech chasing them, they'll just like tech to ledge if I ever F throw near the ledge, and then they'll just be like, oh, okay.
Yeah. So
Situation is it.
that's kind of hard for them to like set up, right? Because they have to like tech a few times, like get into a position where they'll slide off the ledge, or like what do you mean, like tech all the way into the corner, or just like tech slide off the ledge?
Like tech slide off the ledge, yeah.
So that only happens at very specific like spacings of like where you grab them physically, right? So like if you think they're gonna like set that up, you could even like read that with like a tip or fair or something, and then you're fairing them toward the corner, you know.
I feel like they just grab ledge before I'm even out of my animation almost.
Yeah. So once for tech slide off, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to find a thing of it, but we know what we're talking about. Like we can just use like this corner as an example. If you grab them like right here, right, you already lost. Like you can't forward throw. They're gonna slide off the ledge. But if they like tech over here, right, they do a tech roll like this, bam. You could just like try to read that with like a tip or fair. And it's gonna pop them up, and they're gonna be holding whatever. They're probably holding in, and then bam, fair, dare, and it's just like that simple. But the whole point of the like how to deal with the slide off thing is to just not grab them there in the first place. Because if you grab them there, like you're not allowed to forward throw. It's just off limits because they're gonna slide off to ledge.
It actually makes way more sense.
Yeah.
So in like that's like
Because there is no counterplay to it. They literally just go to the ledge before you're out of your animation.
yeah, it's BS.
Yeah. So if you're in a position where they can, just know that they're going to, and literally don't forward throw. I would just like up throw or down throw or just pick a different option. Or I guess if you want, you can just forward throw them to ledge. But just know that when you press forward throw, it just means they're on the ledge. But also like when they're in that situation, like you can cover that tech with something else. You could up B it, and like if they hit the fastball umps tech slide off ledge dash grab, like they got you. You know, if you want to do that, like that's not the best option ever, but it would work. You know, against probably like 95% of people. And it just kills them. But also, it's not one spot where they can slap to ledge. It's a good bit because they can DI and it changes it. Like,
Yeah.
but if you grab them like all the way in the corner, they can't. Right? They're going thrown off stage. Like, just know that like just try to find the spacings for it if you're not like comfortable with them. But I'm sure you're comfortable with them. I'm sure it's happened to you like 1,000 times.
Yeah. Again, another troll double jump by me. I feel like.
Oh, where was it? Sorry, wait, I might get distracted on this. If you're gonna shield grab, you gotta hold down, you gotta mash it. It's actually just the most broken shit I've ever seen. Like, I'm not that good at implementing it yet, but like, literally look how many situations where it's just like, oh, you would've just grabbed Falcon. For free. If you just like, held down and mashed shield grab. Right? Like, this jab would have literally just turned into you grabbing Falcon. Like, this reverse jab would have just been like, oh, ASJ down, mash shield grab, haha.
Yeah.
And Jolene jabs a lot. It's like a really bad thing she, like, bams. Yeah, if you're gonna do this double jump, honestly, you want to double jump away. I think if you double jumped in this exact spot, but you drifted off stage, you totally had a mix-up of, like, going low. Because going above Falcon is just, up air is, it's just too broken. You literally cannot fuck with this at all. Down air would just probably lose or trade and you'd die. I guess you could counter it, but it's just like, that's such a shit mix-up. He has too many timings on it. Nice. That's tech chase time. When you get like a juicy hit, every time you get a juicy hit, you have to immediately recognize, wait, this is fucking juicy. It's tech chase time. You know? So like I'd probably started like walking here. Or I guess this dash is fine as well, but you just have to be ready to like dash up, cancel, grab this second place. Whereas you like are dashing back before you can even react, you know?
Yeah. Stroll.
I would say the biggest thing, or I guess the two biggest things that I would have bold underlined right now is like the ASTI down shield grab is the most OP shit I've ever seen, and recognizing tech chase situations a little bit better. Because you have to recognize it like as you're hitting them. Like it's like there's no way you can react to this up tilt being super juicy really, but just know that like when you press up tilt, you're like, okay, it's tech chase time. Because like this up tilt is either gonna hit like, it's just a juicy up tilt no matter which way you put it. You might have thought it would send like upward, but even then like you're ready to tech chase on the side plate. You just have to put yourself in the tech chase mind spot. Like I've heard Wizzy talk about it, and Wizzy will kind of explain it like it's tech chase, like it's like tech chase mode time almost when you get a hit. And you just forget about neutral game, you forget about everything else. It's just time to grab the Falcon. And you have to recognize it really early, otherwise you're not going to be able to react. The faster
I
you can
also
switch
definitely
into
had
mode.
sorry.
Well, just the faster you can switch into the mode, the faster you're going to be reacting to, like, scrap situations leading into, like converting off of scraps, basically.
I was gonna say I definitely had a read on Jolene this friendly session that she wanted to roll in a lot,
Yeah.
which might have been what that dashback was.
The problem is, like, what would you have done if she rolled in, right? Would you have grabbed it?
Yeah, like grab or go try and go for like a juicier.
Because the thing is, if you're going to read something with grab in a tech chase, you're trolling. Because you can just
go for the
react,
tech
and you
chase.
can grab everything.
Yeah.
Like, if you're going to, like, read a roll in, you might as well just, like, do this up tilt and just stand where you are, right? If you're going to consciously read it, why dash forward at all, you know? It makes it uncomfortable. Like, if you're going to read it, commit. Just commit to the bit of, like, I'm reading roll in on this tech chase. And you could, like, dash back, you could, like, even wave dash back and, like, charge your F smash or something. That would be horrible, because I think it wouldn't send far enough, but,
like down air grab or something, at least
Yeah.
get like something extra.
set something up that's worth your, like, read. Because you could totally RTC every situation here, and, like, if you grab Falcon right here, I don't think you can get to ledge off forward throw, right? So this is, like, a juicy regrab for, like, 3 out of
It's
4
actually
options.
it's like the juiciest spot for Falcon to tech, honestly, because there's
Yeah.
limited room to like tech away too.
Yeah, so, like, tech
Which is
away gets
so
grabbed,
free for
you can
me.
throw him off stage. Tech in place gets grabbed, you can throw him off stage. Miss tech is, like, super juicy too. Like, this tech chase is super fruitful, and you kind of gave it up on a read for no reason. Nice. And that's a really hard tech chase, because it was, like, probably not, like, possible, because you're in the air, and Falcon's already on the ground. But you should know to, like, play advantage state off of that, like, immediately. If that makes sense. Like, I probably would have, like, just tried to get up in his face, because Falcon has bad defensive options. He's not like he's gonna wake up and shine.
Yeah, he has like a wake up, jump, stomp in place, or like
Yeah.
dash grab.
It's like, I don't really know Marth that well, but, like, genuinely something, like, you could have tried to do here is, like, nair onto him. Like, just imagine you start shield pressure with, like, nair. You hit, like,
Late
a low,
nair, yeah.
like, late nair here could just be, like, a juicy, like, thing. And if it hits, it totally could just be, like, nair tipper, or, like, nair their Falcons off stage, you know? Like, forcing Falcon's action here is really important. Like, it's a very important part of the game. For, like, this is Falcon in disadvantage, right? And you're not really forcing him to act at disadvantage. Like, if he just stood here for 10 frames, you guys would have just, like, sat there, you know? Whereas, like, hypothetically, I know it's a very different matchup. Like, if this is Fox Falcon, and I'm in this situation as Fox, my ass is starting shield pressure. He's gonna have to roll, he's gonna have to do something, or else he dies, you know? Forcing his action. Whereas you're not forcing the action at all, and it's just kind of like, Falcon rolled to respect you forcing the option, but, like, Falcon could have wake up and stomped at you, and it would have probably hit your dash in. You know? Whereas, like, that's, like, not something Falcon's gonna do very often, but it's something they could do because you're not playing the situation properly. Yeah. And this is a big one, especially against Falcon, because Falcon is so bad at disadvantage. Even this one. Like, you see how he techs in place, and, like, you still have such insane advantage. Imagine if you're this Falcon, how scared are you? Marth's literally dashing, and he's inactionable until this frame. Like, danger time. So Join's, like, panicked rolls, and, like, it gets covered, which is good. You gotta recognize, or gotta try and recognize, like, soon. I guess that's kind of hard, but I don't know. That's great. You kind of just, like, did a bunch of movement, and then you just got hit by invincibility. There's no real, like, reason to do this back here. I don't care about the pivots, because they're not there, but you gotta, like, have a meme. Like, even the light shield thing just, like, wouldn't get hit here. Like, up air would just, like, oh, you slid off.
Yeah.
But this is just, like, getting hit by up air,
They should've just
and it can lead to a lot. Like, you just got hit by this up air and got put into disadvantage, it took 50. And then you died. Like, you actually died from this up air. And, like, here's Jolene playing an advantage, right? Like, Jolene gets you in disadvantage, it's like, bam, she's just fucking pressing a button, you know?
Yeah.
It's like, playing advantage state is super important. That sucks. Something you probably should be like. Why did you get spot dodge here? Did you think this was gonna you could
I
like
think
opposite
I
attack?
was genuinely. I think it was gonna be like a knee or something.
You can't
I was
opposite
like,
attack
oh.
knee though.
No, I think I was genuinely spot dodging actually.
You thought they'd do like single hit nair grab maybe. I guess that could be possible. Or just like up air grab. And yeah, it's probably just up air. Yeah,
I was
okay.
kind of reading it. I was just trying to.
Yeah. Because you could have CC grabbed this up air.
Yeah, I probably just didn't expect like to have like literally no lag after I got up aired.
Yeah. Do you know why you had no lag after getting up aired?
I was ACIing down probably.
Yeah. So you're doing SCI down, and you're at a percent where upper doesn't tumble yet, right? So if you know these sort of things, you should know that Falcon, if he knees or stomps this, it's not reactable for him to do that. So that would be a read. Whereas up air is reactable. Some with nair, and both of them lose to CC grab here. So you should know, like, if Falcon is reacting, his combo is over. Because you can CC grab up air and nair. And if he goes for tomahawk, which Falcons are going to do all the time, you can react and like buffer roll instead. And that's like a different option, you know? So if you were hypothetically like really in the moment and doing like a perfect defensive option select, you would have grabbed Falcon here, which is actually a huge swing. Like,
Yeah.
imagine this is Derek's Peach, right? Imagine it's Derek's Peach. Very consistent, very just gonna get the defensive. This is a CC down smash. And Falcon's like holding down to fast fall or something. And it just does 1 billion damage. It's the dumbest swing in the whole game, 0 to death. It's just like, okay, well, this game's over. 2 stocks to 1. Like, small swings like that can be so big. Like, imagine if you literally 0 to death Falcon off this. Imagine how big that is.
Yeah.
It's like all those little, like, counter hit, like, things are just so broken. Grab, perfect. And look how, like, okay, it was kind of not ideal. It was kind of gross, but you played advantage state, unironically, right? You did the nair I said earlier, where you're just like, fuck, I missed my tech chase. Advantage state time. And then you just pressed nair into the corner, just like I said earlier, and it hit, and it was literally the juiciest thing I've ever seen. Look how dead Falcon is here. If you didn't, like, I think if you do run off fair up B, it just kills
Yeah.
Falcon.
I should have run off aired there for sure.
Yeah, but I actually like this nair, because this nair is literally so juicy. Like, tell me Falcon's not dead here.
Yeah.
At fucking 38. I also like it that you did down tilt instead of forward smash here, because at this percent, keeping Falcon like close to you off stage is good. Like you could have done dare fair up B and it would have killed. Like that was beautiful.
I'm so uncomfortable getting into the RTC.
Nice. I don't like comboing with up tilt that much. Maybe I'm just bad at Marth, but like I feel like you would just up air this now. Because up tilt's also kind of hard to hit, right? Whereas up air is like, you're never going to miss this up air in like 10 years. You're just not going to miss it. And it's going to start like a fat combo, and it's either going to send Falcon really high and build like an insane amount of damage, or send toward the edge where you can set up fair, whatever, you know? And it just like fucks them. But I don't really use up tilt that much with Marth, and it's probably why my Marth sucks. You can CC grab this, I think.
Why couldn't I? Could I? I feel like the second air just beat my ass.
But you could have CC. It's because you didn't ASD down the second one. So what happened here is you did fair, and you're ASDing down, and you get hit by first hit of nair. So it's like lol, you're immediately actionable. So ASDI down is a universal 4 frames. Like you literally after 4 frames of landing, like 1, 2, 3, 4, you're actionable this frame, right? But you spent an extra bunch of frames in this like landing state. The IASA is frame 4. So not to say you should have like up tilted in between, because that's like inhumanly like cracked. But
That would be sick though.
but you can just hold down, and you're gonna get CC on both hits, and then you're just gonna get the dash, jump, cancel, grab Falcon. This nair was like not safe. Falcon should never do this nair. Like, Falcon's whiff punishing your fair from the platform, but they should just grab it. Like, I don't know why the Falcon would do this nair, but when they sin, right, you have to punish them, because this nair is sin as fuck.
This is almost like a huge chump check for me then if Julian's gonna go for that nair, right? At this percent.
Yeah.
If I could like set up the situation with like a runoff fair and I know that she'll go for this troll nair.
That's how you can think about it, but also like you can just have this as an option select in your gameplay of, oh, I just did a fair that was unsafe. I'm gonna CC and I'm gonna mash CC grab out of lag.
That's definitely the priority and like the biggest thing. But like having that like in the game plan is like pretty important too.
Because having defensive option selects for when you like every time I mess up with Fox, for an example, right? If I nair someone's shield wrong, I'm like mashing and I'm DIing for the throw, right? Like I already know I got shield grabbed, or I'm also like while I'm doing that, I'm probably like buffering spot dodge. Just because I know I fucked up, it's time to play defense, right? So like you should know you fucked up here by doing this fair and it doesn't hit. It's time to play defense, right? Like the game at this level, you're not gonna have this fair go unpunished really that often. So you should just do your defensive option of choice. If you wanted to hold down and buffer like grab or buffer roll and just escape, you could do that. But just have a defensive option in like mind for when it's like, oh shit, I fucked up. It's time to deal with like time to pay for my time to reap what you sow. You know, I don't know. That's not a good analogy, but that's fine. Look, like here, you did a nair, it got punished, or I guess it didn't. What was it? You wait us in, bam, CC grab. Falcon's dead. Okay, well that was not the best edge guard I've ever seen.
Yeah, this is probably like full hop fair.
Yeah, you don't want to let Falcon get behind you at all. And if it gets behind you, it's time to restart the combo. Like, I would never ever do this forward smash. I would just remove this from your gameplay entirely. If Falcon decides to land behind you, you restart the combo from scratch. Right? I would just let him land on the platform and I would be like, okay, I'll up air him. You know? This forward smash just does nothing. He literally just lands on the other side of the stage. And it does like 15%, you know?
Yeah, it's really bad.
But if he's on the right of you, this forward smash will like kill. So like it's totally fine. But the second they get behind you, restart your combo. You're gonna, if you ever see like me play versus Falcon, like I always try to like bear him off stage, bear. But if he ever gets through me, I'm restarting my combo. I'm gonna up air, I'm gonna like, maybe a higher percent I'll bear him back off stage still. But like you wanna send him this way or combo this way. Nice. Fair. Yeah, see? Look how OP fair off stage is. Bam. DIN. Oh, down air. Nice. I like that shield grab. I don't know the real defensive, like, optimal thing you're supposed to be doing here. This doesn't look like it, to be honest, but
no,
it kind of worked.
Falcon's so punished. Oh god.
I feel like recovering way lower, it would be way better. Like, you definitely just don't want to recover like this. If anything, you want to recover like this, if that makes sense. Because Falcon struggles to, I think, maybe I'm wrong, he struggles to deal with like side B timings when you're like really below the stage and he's like on the ledge, right? Because he's not that good at refreshing ledge. And it's easy for him to get reversal. Like if you get the up B where it like sends him off, he can die at 15. So Jolene's scared here if you go low, at the very least. And if they're scared, they're like, well, Marth's at 100, like I'm at 15, I might as well let him back. You know, people will have that mentality of like, it's not worth it. I'll win anyway. And I'll let Marth back. Whereas like going like close to the stage, it's so easy to just get hit by like run off up air, you know? But if you go low, Falcon literally has no threat other than like run off stomp, you know? And having no threat is really good.
Yeah, it's also like if I'm not in a spot where I can just like jump to ledge, then I'm basically dead to like Falcon edge guard. Because they can like get up attack and just like own me if I go to ledge or to state or to ledge.
Yeah. So you think recovering low is bad for Falcon?
Or they can like, if I land on stage, just react because it's so omega slow and then me and I'm dead because I can't get like 5 SDI inputs in.
I feel like the thing you're not including in this though is that if you have like your good side B and shit, right? Like you don't have to side B all the way up here. You don't. You're like, you can drift back to stage and like you have your jump, right?
You're actually so right. If I keep my side B and I have like that much distance, I could totally threaten ledge way better.
Yeah, so what I think you should do, maybe I'm wrong, I don't play Falcon, or I don't play Marth, but you could go low and literally like use, so Falcon's good at covering Marth's up B when he knows when it's coming, right? Like he'll kill you for it at 0. But like if you have a timing mix up while being low, Falcon struggles because he needs to like be invincible to like hold ledge and then like knee you on stage because he can't like, if he's not invincible, your up B just hits him and you grab ledge, right? So if you mix up that timing, even a little bit, that's like a great mix-up. Because Marth can't, or Falcon can die for losing it if they play it wrong, which adds an insane mental tax to like your opponent. And it makes them scared to lose the mix-up. It's like they're gonna like more often than not like hold ledge for super long, and like if you side B like twice and that be like you're probably living.
That's a big optimization.
Yeah, but this is just pretty. This is all the way you recovered is just very sin. Like whatever I'm saying may be wrong, but whatever you did is like very bad. Just because recovering so close, where Falcon actually has threats to hit you, is so bad. Like if you were imagine you were right here instead, even this is like way better because he can't threaten you with anything. You know, you're like in his threat range, and he kind of doesn't. There's no chance he gets reversaled for this. Even though it looks
Definitely. I was gonna say, it's definitely just like a me not playing good Falcons thing. Like, for a
Yeah.
long time.
Yeah, because I guess bad Falcons would probably just like let you back to ledge here, but
Yeah.
every top
But
Falcon
generally going out there.
is just gonna let that upper swing because it's so risk free for Falcon and it literally kills Marth.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like oh shit.
So you.
Yeah, I mean the two big or I guess three big things. Whereas the ASI down shield grab out of lag, right? Like not whenever, because it's not always good, but it's one of your best defensive like option selects. Is doing that, recognizing tech chase situations, playing advantage better. And I think what were some of the other takeaways? Like when he
I
recovers.
wrote all this down.
Okay, good. Yeah, getting all of it when he gets past you, doing the combo starter instead of doing the F smash. Do you have another VOD by chance?
You want one? I only have them against Brutal.
Yeah, sure.
I have 3 against Brutal. Do you want the one where we're roughly even, but it's a horribly sloppy game? The one where I kind of win, or
Sure.
the one where I 4-stock it?
Let's do the 4-stock. Let's do the 4-stock. Why not? Let's see what you could do. Better, maybe.
This is such a troll game.
Why is it not like, full screened?
Against Brutal, I was a lot more comfortable being like in his space.
Yeah. Why do you think that was?
I don't know.
Okay.
Like, well, also because Jolene does way more like retreating bears.
Yeah.
That shit is toxic. That just beats me.
Why up throw here? Is that good? I guess it killed.
I'm trolling.
But like in tournament, you're always forward throwing here, right?
Oh yeah.
Okay. I just
Well,
want.
also, yeah, if they do I like that. Like if they're DIing in, like up throw is basically.
I mean, I think it's reactable for Falcon, because up throw is weight dependent, right? So like your up throw is so slow that I think they can react.
Yeah.
Maybe I'm wrong, but
I can also just like F smash there.
if you do this exact fair, you probably could done like literally this fair into like fair.
I think the better one would be like a
Neutral B?
European pin combo.
Oh yeah, that would have been really good, huh? Yeah, but you shouldn't have full hopped this fair. You should have short hopped it.
Yeah, I think that was probably the misinput. I was like, fuck it, down air.
Yeah.
This was the point of the session where I was just like cooking them, and I was just like running straight through every single option.
Yeah.
Like, I felt so confident in every single move that I was doing.
And look right here, if you did the option select, you probably would have got this grab. You went for a grab, right? And then you weren't ASDIing down. When you grab, even if you don't like mash the shield grab perfectly, just when you press grab like this, always hold down. Like getting popped up by these jabs puts you in such bad like frame advantage, if that makes sense. Nice. So you set up the fair that sends off stage, and Falcon dies. That's like it's such a good combo route. It's like crazy. I'm sure you know that, but like at a base level, it's just a fair that sends off stage. It doesn't have to be like a pop up into down air. Like basically any fair off stage is just gonna kill. Like that fair is a kill.
Yeah.
Even though it's like a weird hit, it just should be like either another fair or like forward smash or like whatever. And missing it doesn't even really matter, but like if you did this fair into dare, it would have been like the Mewtwo King combo, you know, where everyone like fucking yells whatever in like 2008. I would be careful landing with Dare at low percents like this, because it land cancels, right? So like Falcons should be able to grab you. Like even Brutal Rattle like went for the grab there. Like you see the Z come out. Like you're a negative a million when you do this Dare at low percents.
I should just air dodge or something.
Well, I don't know. Maybe it's still fine, but
Marth is kind of just fucked if he's above you. Like,
yeah, like Bear would have killed here. But until your Dare tumbles, just be careful landing with it, because land canceling is like, it's actually really broken, and better Falcons will fuck you for this. Nice. Alright, let's see the other game. There was not that much. That was basically a 3-stock game as well.
I like recorded the first one, but it was like the worst game. I was like, oh. Can we go back to the Nair? There's another like ASTI down situation where I'd like to hold down for the second one, I guess.
Yeah, I wonder why that's happening. Just try to be conscious and hold down for the full Nair, because it's still negative on hit at low percent. Like, if it's spaced, it won't be that bad, but this is like a Nair directly on top of you, where like if you hold down, like this is a grab, I think.
I'm probably just like thinking I can grab immediately after I get hit.
I don't think you can grab in between the hits. You might be able to with like perfect spacing, but the spacing is almost always off. Like, if you hypothetically grabbed here, it probably would have missed. So just always kind of rely on both hits. If you're really cracked, you can ASDI down, up tilt in between the hits at any percent.
Really?
Yeah, first hit Nair has set knockback, and it loses to ASDI down. Falcon's bad. But that's also like giga cracked. I don't know. Maybe you could do something else instead of up tilt. But like I see some of the Florida players like giving a prof, like he'll do that shit. It's like really insane. Nice. Sure. Nice. I don't love this F smash. I honestly just love fair so much. Like imagine if you faired here.
Oh yeah.
It's like easier to kill. You don't have to edge guard. Like you literally don't have to edge guard. It just combos into either a kill or like a super easy edge guard. I like your backer usage, even though it kind of was not stellar. Like I think using backer is amazing. You should just be drifting out with it more, because you can like drift out and then just up B back. And if it hits them like at all, they just die. Bear is really good for edge guarding. I feel like you read their jump and then you didn't hit them. Like you totally jumped up and you fast fell and you caught their jump and you could full hop up air. Or full hop. Yeah, I guess that's probably all you could have done, but you read them and I feel like you didn't press the button.
I feel like I'm so bad at punishing double jumps. I'm like, I'll go for the rate and I'm like, okay.
Marth's so good at it. If you get them above you, you just up air it. Like you don't up, like, you understand where you'd up air, right? Like the way you covered this was like basically perfect. Like, so you get this up air and you jump up, you bait the double jump. So you fast fall and you land and you instantly full hop and you up air the top plat and it would have just like hit. You know what I'm gonna say. It would have worked if you're holding like in more, I think. Maybe I'm wrong, but getting this grab here is kind of a game changer. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, I can even like CC gentleman until like.
Well, you can ASDI down gentlemen until like pretty high percent. Wait, this should be Marth.
Upright.
Falcon. Hit 3 clean. Percent is it knockdown? It knocks down pretty early, goddamn. So you can ASDI down to like 49 on gentlemen.
Okay.
an ASDI down is the important one because you can't CC while you're shield grabbing. You know the difference between CC and ASDI down like
Yeah.
pretty well, right? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, so until 48, you can just mash your fucking shield grabs really hard. Okay. Yeah. Nice forward smash. It's fine. Nice. When you wave dash in, you should be kind of ready for this, I feel like. Because, like, you're already holding down, but then you, like, stop holding down. I don't know. I guess, I don't know if the ASDI shield grab even would have worked there, but...
Because I was past the 49%.
Yeah. I don't know. You might be able to get, like... You can also just, like, play the mix-up sometimes, where, like, you ASDI down in, like, the first one, for example. And then before the third one comes out, you just shield. And you shield grab it. Nice. Forward throw. Up throw. I would lab this out if I were you, because getting up throw conversions onto platforms against Falcon is important. If you're going to use it in your combo game, you have to like figure out how to do it better, if that makes sense. Because getting drops like that just feels bad. Look, fair off stage, Falcon's just dead. Yeah, that was awkward because of Shy Guys, but like this fair is juicy. You should like maybe gone out and like faired him again, but this is fine. Still, this fair is good. This should be fair F smash, but you know, whatever. Nice, fair. Cooking. It's like you get the fair. I just want to point out, every time you get the fair, it should be a kill, right? Obviously, you're trying to get the bear, whatever. But just know, like, in tournament, try to recognize this fair as kill setup time. No matter what happens, it's time to kill Falcon, you know?
Ideally, I guess I would just imagine this but on green line, by the way.
Yeah. He's dead. Just bear it. Okay.
It was not the best. I was
Alright.
trying to find good ones, and I was like,
And then that should be good. You got your notes all figured out?
oh yeah, I got all the notes. That was huge.
Alright, fuck yeah. You alright if I like upload all that to YouTube?
Oh yeah.
Alright, fuck yeah. Alright, I'm gonna go get ready.